Hey, what's going on guys, it's Tom here back today with another video, and this one is another pretty special one. It's going to be about some rumoured information about Black Ops 2, and yes, this is some Black Ops 1 gameplay, and I thought I'd chuck in the Black Ops gameplay purely because when I'm talking about Black Ops 2, maybe you want to watch Black Ops. I don't know, it seemed like when I was doing the build up for Modern Warfare 3, a lot of people didn't want to see Black Ops, they wanted to see Modern Warfare 2, so I'm going with that same logic. Let me know if you guys want to see some Black Ops gameplay whenever I'm talking about Black Ops 2, but really I don't think the gameplay matters too much. With me it's more about the information rather than the gameplay, although this isn't about gameplay, it's a cheeky, I think it's 29 and 3 on radiation. It starts off a little bit slow, but it picks up towards the end when I get all the kill streaks in and stuff like that. So anyway, the information for this video, and this one could be quite a big one. It could really change the way of the series, the way it's going, and it's going to be the fact that there might be some vehicles in Black Ops 2 multiplayer. I'm going to explain how I got to this kind of assumption. I have actually put off making this video for a little while now because I did find something on the, I think it was the Activision website, and it was about some job openings. And one of the job openings I saw that was quite interested in was the associate multiplayer designer, and I just want to point out that I wasn't looking at jobs for myself, I was just looking what kind of things they were looking for in their new employees, and this was, as I said, going to be the associate multiplayer designer for the Treyarch portion of Activision. And on this website it also had some job descriptions. So I'm just going to read you out the description of what they wanted from their associate multiplayer designer. So it says they were seeking a talented gameplay designer to join our multiplayer design team. You will design, develop and tune game mechanics such as health, damage, challenges, perks, kill streaks, spawning and more. You know, this is pretty obvious, this is stuff that's in every game, and this isn't actually the interesting part. The interesting part was what was after that, and it then went on to say that some of the duties would be to manage the game's core rule system, such as health, damage feedback, rules for which kill streaks can kill other kill streaks, and how perks impact player and vehicle behaviour. So they've actually got right here in this description that they wanted the designer to be able to implement a way that perks are actually going to be able to affect vehicle behaviour, and this is quite strange because we've very rarely seen vehicles in the Call of Duty games before. I think the only Call of Duty that I've played that's had vehicles, and I've only been playing since Call of Duty 4, was World at War, of course. They had tanks in some of the multiplayer levels on that game, and really I actually thought that Call of Duty had kind of moved away from this direction and moved more gun on gun, but of course it's by no means a confirmation, but it does say that they're looking for someone that is able to do that. And at first I was like, okay, maybe it's just single player, because we know how many vehicles are in single player, you know. These single player campaigns are so epic now that there's vehicles everywhere. But the actual job title was an associate multiplayer designer, so they're looking for a multiplayer guy. One of the things I can kind of think about back from World at War, when they did have vehicles, they had tanks, there are a couple of perks that would actually affect you with vehicles, you know. It would make the turret move faster, give you faster reloads and faster cooldowns of the machine gun and stuff like that, so I think that's what they're kind of talking about here, and this does really kind of open the door for vehicles to be in the game. One other thing that I also thought was quite cool was how they said they were looking for someone that can kind of make the rules for how kill streaks can kill other kill streaks, and that hasn't really been seen in the Call of Duties in the past couple of years. I think the last time we saw this, the way they're describing it here, was in Modern Warfare 2. I think the Harrier used to take out chopper gunners and stuff like that, so I think that's what they're talking about there. But yeah, the main focus of this is obviously the vehicles, and I don't know, do you think we should have vehicles in the next Call of Duty? Personally, as I said earlier, I think we have moved away from that direction, and I just think that vehicles might kind of ruin that. And the reason I said earlier that I actually put off making this video is because the job listing has been there for a while now, and it actually came down on Thursday, so that was Thursday the 9th, and that just indicates to me that maybe they've actually found someone that's actually fulfilled this role. And I know some people are probably going to be like, you know, the game is probably going to be coming out in November, maybe it's a bit late, but primarily what they do, they actually focus all of their efforts on the single player first, then do multiplayer afterwards, because in multiplayer a lot of the maps are actually based off of single player, a lot of the buildings and stuff like that, so there's a lot of replication, and it means that multiplayer is probably a lot quicker to design, and it's probably only around this time they're actually starting to do the coding and stuff like that. So yeah, there it is guys, vehicles could be coming to the next Call of Duty. We're assuming it's going to be Black Ops 2, but you know, after doing this commentary, after having a little think about it, the fact that this would work really well in tanks kind of opens the door for there to be a World at War 2. So yeah, be sure to let me know your thoughts on this topic below. So yeah, I just wanted to bring you this information. I'm hoping to be one of the best sources for Black Ops 2 information, so be sure to subscribe if you haven't already. Apart from that, I just want to say a big thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed watching some Black Ops. It's been a while since I've actually posted any, and yeah, big thanks for watching. You can check my previous 2 videos on screen right now. Apart from that, I'll catch you again with another video very soon.